Okay, so today we're going to talk about writing linear functions 2. We're going to do a few problems and then you're going to work on your writing linear functions 2 worksheet. All right, so here we have, it says, what is the equation of the line containing the point -3, 6 and a slope of -2? Okay, so the given information here is a point and the slope. So I'm just going to consult with my interactive note page that I made, and I'm looking along the back here where I have my flow chart, and it says when we're given the point and the slope, we should use our point slope formula. And our point slope formula, of course, is the y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So I'm just going to write that down here on my paper to make it a little easier. And then what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to label the point as being x1 and y1. Okay, so since the first is the x, that's our x1. And since the second is the y, that's our y1. All right, and then slope is our m. Right? So when we put that together in our equation, we have y minus, and then we'll replace y1 with the 6 equals m, which in this case is the -2. So we'll replace m with -2. And then we have x minus x1, and x1 is -3. Okay, so that's the substitution. And now we want to clean that up because there's a whole lot of parentheses and negatives and stuff, and we want to clean that up a little bit. So y minus parentheses 6 is simply y minus 6. Negative or minus a negative we know is the same thing as adding 3, and then we'll want to distribute that -2. So that means -2 times x, which would be -2x, and -2 times +3, which is -6, or -6, depending on your preference of writing it. Okay, now I'm pretty good with this, except we really like to have y be by itself for graphing and everything. So we're going to get rid of that -6 by adding 6 to make 0. And so what we do to one side, we have to do to the other. Okay, so here we end up with y, and then equals -2x. And then I've got -6 plus 6, so that's also 0. So y equals -2x. All right, so not too bad. Just substitute into a formula and simplify. Let's try another one though. What is the equation of the line containing the point 3, 2 and a slope of 1? Okay, so again, the point, the slope, so point slope formula, okay, which is our y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So x being the first in our ordered pair, so x1, y is the second digit in our ordered pair, so y1, and the slope is m. So we can begin writing y minus, and then we're going to replace y1 with 2 equals m, which we're going to replace with 1, then times x minus x1, which is in this case 3. Okay, so we start to work on cleaning that up a bit, and we have y minus 2 equals, okay, and then we distribute the 1. So we have x minus 3. And then again, I would like y to be by itself, so I'm going to turn that to 0 by adding 2. And what I do to one side, I do to the other. So we end up with y equals x minus 1. Okay. Right. We could do some more examples, but I really think that that's going to be enough to get y'all started on writing linear functions too. Okay, what I really want is when you come to class, I want you to have written out what we've written out. You don't have to copy the actual problems down, but I do want to see that you've gone through the video by having the work written out. Okay? All right, see you in class.